All right, Victor, thanks very much. Lieutenant Colonel, let me ask you the questions that were just asked of me. That incident overnight, Israeli troops went in on the ground into Gaza. 4 Israeli soldiers were injured. Was that an isolated incident, or can we expect more of that from the Israeli military?
Well, we utilize our special forces in order to do special missions. The site that we attacked is deeply involved with the long-range rockets that have been showering Tel Aviv, showering north of Tel Aviv, showering Jerusalem. So we thought it was necessary to utilize special forces to carry out a special mission. Indeed, they made their mission. They were able to succeed in their mission. There was impact and a conflict with terrorists there on the site. We had a few scratches and grazes, but nothing substantial.
On the Israeli side.
On the Israeli side, Palestinians, we had air support on site as well. The Palestinian terrorists, they paid a heavier price. So
was this an isolated incident, or will there be more Israeli, as they say, boots on the ground?
We can expect these type of activities taking place. The special ops that happen usually below the radar, in and out, swift missions, quickly, concise, and very precise at what they're doing to get that added value to safeguard Israeli lives.
So there will be more of these operations. What about tanks, armored personnel carriers, a formal invasion of Gaza, as has occurred in the past?
But we're preparing that possibility. I mean, it's not something we've wanted to do, but we've in the past 5 or 6 days, we have brought up the forces, and indeed there is a substantial force on the borders with Gaza, and if the order is given, we are prepared for that type of activity. Was
that the reason that you're leafleting in northern Gaza, telling folks, get out? There's 500,000 people there. That's almost impossible that they're going to all be able to escape. What is your goal here?
Well, the area that we've actually announced that people should leave is a lot smaller than that. It's the town of Beit Lahia, and the reason being is because that has been a main staging point for rocket launching against Israel. Now, there's a lot of Hamas are deeply invested in that. There's obviously some sort of very energetic Palestinian commando on the ground there that thinks that he can launch rockets at Israel freely. We have to deal with that problem, and that is why we are suggesting, for their own good, keep away from Hamas, move out of that town, because we intend to target it.
But you know, a lot of the civilians, whether elderly, young people, they're not going to be able to leave.
Well, we hope that they will abide by our advice. It is absolutely a necessity. The terrorists that are launching rockets from Beit Lahia are putting the people of Beit Lahia at risk.
What is the timeline? How much time do they have to get out?
The leaflets were released this morning, and we announced our intentions to do so late last night. There is a timeline. Unfortunately, due to the operational concerns, I can't point at the specific hour, but it is indeed, we expect the people to leave.
Within hours, could we say that?
I would say so, yeah.
So within the next few hours. Now, when you go into that Beit Lahia area, will it be tanks? Will it be armored personnel carriers? Will it be from the sea? What are you talking? Will it be a limited commando operation or a much more robust military operation?
I think we'll have to leave that for the operation itself, Wolf.
But you're going to obviously be doing that. Are there other areas in Gaza that should anticipate similar kind of action on the part of the Israelis?
I think anywhere that is launching rockets should be concerned. I mean, we have to operate. It's the right thing to do. Our civilians are being bombarded. Luckily, we invested in the Iron Dome system in order to protect the state of Israel, and we are being very effective in that. But indeed, we have to be able to mobilize as quick as possible, take advantage of our robust capabilities, take advantage of the technological capabilities, and indeed all components of the military, whether it's the Air Force, the Navy, or the Army, that can operate together.